While we were in Philadelphia, we really wanted to hit up a couple of nice hip brunch spots. One place that kept coming up in our search was Tallulah's Garden, and we reviewed that place last time. Another place that came up a lot is called The Love, and it's owned by the same restaurant group. So we made a reservation for a nice low-key hip brunch at The Love, and this is the story. And I'm doing this Philadelphia review recap style, so let me show you a little bit of the restaurant and get into the food and all the vibes. Make sure you hit a like on the video and subscribe if you like food, and let's get to it. In contrast with Tallulah's Garden, The Love was actually a block away from the hotel where we were staying, so we were literally able to just roll out of bed and just walk right downstairs and hit up our brunch. The menu was a lot more straightforward than Tallulah's Garden. I wouldn't say less creative, I would just say a little bit more accessible. And this here is straight from the About section from the website. Just steps away from Rittenhouse Square, this bi-level sanctuary features a total of 150 seats split between our indoor seating, outdoor seating along 18th Street, and an upper-level loft. A one-of-a-kind beverage program inspired by personal travels to vineyards, breweries, and cideries in the region is equally as enticing as the cuisine. I think that's very true, actually. The creative energy emanating from the kitchen and bar is matched with a front-of-the-house service staff passionate about providing homey, honest hospitality. Now, when I'm not eating junky foods like cheesesteaks, cannolis, I don't know what else we had while we were in Philadelphia, these are the places I like to go to. The Love is run by Star Restaurant Group, who also owns Tallulah's Garden, as well as like a dozen other restaurants. What about the vibes? The Love kind of reminds me a lot of like a restaurant that's like in the lobby of a hotel. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. It's kind of nice and chill and you feel like you can roll up at any time and have something that's really decent to eat, as well as a nice beverage. The decor was very modern, staff was very friendly. We were kind of tucked out of sight of anybody, including the servers, but anytime we needed anything, there was always somebody walking by that we could actually grab their attention. So it wasn't a problem at all. And as opposed to Tallulah's Garden, The Love had an amazing coffee game, and I was able to score a nice glass of cold brew with a little cute cup of cream on the side, and it was very good. Now, as far as what I ordered, I probably ordered the least brunchy thing on the menu, but once I saw it, I could not be convinced otherwise. It's called Take Me Away. It was Nashville hot chicken, griddled brioche, pickles, and a sauce that they call comeback sauce. As far as when this came to the table, at first glance, I could not believe how big it was. Really thick sliced brioche, 2 huge pieces of chicken thighs that were like battered and fried and then tossed in that Nashville hot chili oil. Really not as much to break down here as Tallulah's Garden, but each of the things that were on that plate were awesome, and this was definitely like, it was our last morning in Philadelphia before we headed out home, and it was definitely like a meal that held me over for the entire ride back to upstate New York. Now, I just love getting Nashville hot chicken because it comes on a nice piece of bread, in this case here, brioche, and all that oil soaks into the bread. You gotta eat it with a fork and knife. You got those sweet pickles to break everything up, and that comeback sauce, which was like a nice, like creamy sauce, probably mayo-based, like aioli type thing. That was super rich and put the entire thing over the top. Another thing we got to try, and anytime I see it on the menu, I gotta check them out, are the hush puppies. On the menu, they call them Southern style hush puppies with Aleppo pepper dust and salted honey butter. Totally awesome. Nothing ever wrong with a hush puppy, and these were great. That Aleppo pepper dust was nice and spicy and really kind of counterbalanced that honey butter. Totally awesome. I mean, I already had that Nashville hot chicken, so like, my mouth was already on fire from that, and then the little tang from the Aleppo pepper, a different type of heat, but really great. If you haven't already, make sure you hit a like on the video, subscribe if you like food, and if you haven't already checked out our Philadelphia vlog, basically spanned our entire trip, I'm gonna leave that right here, and in the review of Tallulah's Garden, also owned by the same restaurant group as The Love, right here. Have an amazing day. We will see you in the next one.